Hi everybody, I'm Ryan Anderson, District Service Manager for American Honda. I'm here today in Springfield, Missouri at Honda of the Ozarks doing a walk-around presentation on the all-new Talon 1000. So this is the X model. We also have an R. And the main difference between the two is suspension. When it comes to engine, transmission, seating, interior, all of that is all the same. The difference is more travel in the front and rear, more width and wheelbase. So, here I have the Talon Sales Planning Guide that has a lot of helpful information. It has the accessories in here, part numbers, specs, and the customers some of the customers and the things that they would be expecting from this model. Okay, so the Honda Pro Sales Training Guide can also be found on IN. There are some training modules for sales and service found on IN as well. I recommend you all take that. The Honda powersports.com website also has the accessories, also has more specs and pictures of the unit, so you can look at it there as well. We do have an accessories catalog and installation instructions found on IN as well. Press info material, and if there are any issues, we want the service department to bring them up to TechLine using the TechLine Connect on IM. There's also a salesperson delivery checklist and the PDI checklist. Owner's manual is in the glove box along with the rider safety booklet for the RHOVA training as well. We'll move on to service tips. First service is 20 hours at 100 miles. That would be oil and filter change and some other things. The air intake location is in the back. The air comes in from this area up here, so it is quite high. And it is a viscous paper style air filter, which can be accessed by taking off the service panel and removing all the clips here for the air filter cover. While we're in here, this is also the engine oil fill area. So you would add oil here if needed, and you would check the oil. The oil check is here. There you go. So I'll put the service panel back on, and it's just two quick push in the center and two turns right there. Okay, the shocks. So on the X model, we have Fox Podium Q 2.0s, and they have a three-way adjustable settings right here. So setting 1, setting 2, and setting 3. All the units are coming to the dealerships in setting 2. Okay. There are specific lift points. As you can see, the frame is shaped somewhat of a rectangle with somewhat rounded edges. In the corners are the locations. Here is a description of where you should lift the unit up from. With a 2-post lift, 4-point lift, you would have it here on the corners. And if you were to use a jack, you want it deeper on the actual main frame of the unit. Okay? And then if there were any issues with the shocks, we do have a service letter about that, and the shocks would then be removed, sent to Fox for repair or replacement, and then put back out. We are not servicing shocks at the dealership. The battery type and location is a pre-filled battery, and it's underneath this cover right here. You just remove 4 tabs and you would have access to both the positive and the negative post. This is a DCT, meaning it's a dual clutch transmission, 6-speed dual clutch, very similar to Pioneer 1000. It does have a clutch temperature warning light, so if you are operating the unit and there are extreme conditions and it gets too hot, a warning light will come on. At that point, it's recommended you just put the unit in neutral and just let it sit there and idle, in park actually. Put it in park, let it sit there and idle until the light goes away. At which point then, you can move along. It does have high and low range. Low range, top speed is about 45 miles an hour. Top speed and high is just about 74 miles an hour. It also has hill start assist, similar to the Goldwing and the Pioneer Limited. You can hit a button and for a second and a half, the brakes are on to transition from the brake to the gas pedal. Comes standard with a front bumper and a roof. You got a plastic roof with a rain gutter. Very, very helpful, as I'm sure many side-by-side owners have experienced in the past. The rain runs down, you hit the brakes, and it lands right on your lap. This roof is designed to where you can put it on a trailer and tow the unit in forward or backwards. So you can load the unit backwards onto a trailer and go at highway speeds, or in forward. You don't have to worry about damaging the roof. Let's see, so standard door nets, it's a one-hand net. You just use one hand to clip it in position, and that not only gives you a nice secure feel and keeps your hands inside, but it does prevent the door from opening as well. And it's front and rear drive shaft. There are no belts or drive chains or any of that kind of thing on this unit. It is a 6-speed DCT with front and rear drive shafts. Multi-link suspension. This is something that just about everybody likes to talk about. So here with the X, we have a 3-link suspension. As you can see here, you got 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, all those red components right there. The R model is a 4+ link suspension. And we say 4+ because 5 is patent, but it is in fact 5 links. We just cannot call it a 5-link. Okay, the cargo area here is a 299-pound weight capacity with 6 integrated tie-down points. So you have 4 of these varieties, and then you have 2 that are permanent fixtures here on the ROPS. It also has a nicely convenient whip mount post, which is standard on the R and the X model. This unit, the R and the X, both have 1-year standard warranty with an additional 4 years of HPP coverage that can be purchased. That could give you 5 full years of Honda coverage. 1-year standard, 4 years of HPP equals 5 years of Honda coverage. Okay? Now we'll move inside. You want to hop in on the passenger side here? So color matching seats. So if this were the green model, or the blue, it would have blue accent or green accent. In this case, it's a red accent. Very good, sturdy doors. And then you have the full tilt steering wheel, similar to Pioneer 1000 with a hydraulic. I have a fully adjustable driver's seat on roller bearings. No matter how much mud gets in there, this thing operates smoothly. The passenger has an infinitely adjustable handlebar for a very secure feel with motorcycle half waffle grips. No rattling, no pins to pull out and limit your adjustability. It's very sturdy. Okay. All units come with 2 keys. The gauge has a tachometer, gear position, clock, and here are the buttons. So we have 3 ride modes. Okay, you have automatic with sport, or manual transmission. Okay, so when the unit's running, it always starts up in automatic, always in automatic. If you were to select another mode, it would have to be in gear, and there I would hit it, and that would be manual transmission. Okay, if you hit it again, you're back to auto. If you hit down on sport, there's sport. Sport only works in automatic. Okay, and as you can see, there's low, high, neutral, reverse, park. And then here's the tachometer. And then you're always in 2-wheel drive unless you select I 4-wheel drive. Okay? You select I 4-wheel drive, it will show up here. Okay? Now, it's a rocker switch. So if you select I 4-wheel drive, it will stay there. Okay? Even if you turn the key on and off. And that's where it is. It will always show lock. No matter I 4-wheel drive or not, it's lock. 2-wheel drive lock. I 4-wheel drive. Hill start assist is right here. You actually have to be in gear. Hold the button until you see the light flash. At which point, if you have your foot on the brake, and then you let your foot off the brake, then there it is. You had locking brakes while it was flashing. Okay? And we have storage here, a little bit of storage here, and there is a excellent glove box with ample room for all sorts of things. There's additional storage accessories. You have bags that go on the roof, right here in the middle, and in the lower door panels. Headlights are right here. So you have a rocker switch right here. So you have off, low, high. Another great point. So there's your bumper it comes with. And if you look at the footwells for the passenger, the left foot is lower than the right foot, provides excellent stability for the passenger. Excellent. Gas cap is on the passenger side, 87 octane only, 7.2 gallons. You get plenty of ride time out of 7.2 gallons. That's all day riding on that. And there is a gas gauge, so you'll know when you're getting low. There is a adjuster right here for a door that may be a little bit loose. So for instance, I'll turn it all the way in. Hit the door, a little rattly. Okay, no problem. Come here, turn it out, maybe a full turn or so. Okay. Nice and snug. We do have lower door panels. Once you have the lower door panel accessory, then you can also do a storage bag. It's a nice location for it. The X and the R both have the same wheels and tires, although the wheels on this have a brushed look on the X model. An R model has the 2.5, the Fox QS 2.5 shocks. A little bit longer, a little thicker shaft, more travel. And that concludes our walk around today at Honda of the Ozarks. Thank you.